Hello and good morning. Now, I'll be as real as I possibly can. Obviously woke up, put some clothes on, but this is your backseat or your insight into a CEO's morning routine. As you can tell, I'm a little bit tired. What do I do as soon as I get up? I go to the bathroom and I brush my teeth. That is step number one for me. That's what we're doing. Then usually I wash my face, do my hair, find things inside of my hair maybe. Step number two, make my bed. Every single day after I brush my teeth, I go and I make my bed until it's complete. We can see Willow. Hi baby. Oh yeah. Willow's always here to give us some love. Teeth brushed. Bed made. Water is next in the routine, always. Some people don't know this, but we actually wake up dehydrated very generally. So when we sleep, it's usually the longest period that we don't consume a liquid, as well as while we sleep through, sweating and different things, we're actually, getting rid of a lot of the minerals that we need. So drinking water first thing is one of the best ways you can rejuvenate yourself. Adding lemon, adding some salt is always a good idea to that routine as well. If you guys remember, I haven't checked my phone yet. So what am I doing next? Right here is my computer. Before I go into the next part of my morning routine, I'm gonna sign onto the computer and I'm gonna make sure that the team is good. I'm gonna make sure that there's no pressing emails, that there's no fires to put out right away. If I check my phone first, I can get distracted with sometimes text messages or things that aren't necessarily as super or hyper important. And the reason I go to my computer first is so that I'm aware already of some of these fires or some of the tasks at hand for today. I really like to get reminded of what we're gonna be needing to do. Then I will go into the mindfulness aspect of my morning. So I don't just wake up and meditate right away. I actually wake up and I go, okay, what's happening today? What do we got to focus on? What isn't going well already in the day, depending on what time I wake up. It really depends. I'm gonna spend a couple moments here getting situated on what today is gonna look like. All right, next phase. So finished up on the computer. As you guys can see, there is a little Willow down below. Very generally what I'll do is I'll come over to the whiteboard and I'll just make any thoughts for the day, any goals, any intentions, and I'll actually write them out right here on the whiteboard. So mornings are quite sacred to me. I did just take a moment between switching angles to check my phone. So I did quickly check my phone. I'm not the type of person, very rarely do I completely not touch my phone in the mornings. I do like to take a quick look on the computer, take a quick look on the phone, see what's going on, make sure everything's going well. A lot of the times I do need to reply to an email, to a text message. There's very many people that are looking to me for what they're doing in their days, and depending on what time of the day or what time of the month, if we're doing launch campaigns, we have a team that's working almost 24 hours. So there is always someone working on an aspect of our product. So we never know what's going on. Now it's time for my favorite flow of the morning, and that is my movement and my meditation. Now, this is absolutely crucial to me in my day. Movement is stretching, is jumping jacks, going to the gym. This video, I'm not gonna obviously go to the gym and take you guys through my workout. I'll be doing that after this recording. But first off, I just like to actually move my body. So I'll do jumping jacks. Just swing my arms around. I find sometimes I wake up feeling a little bit stiff. Could be from the way I slept, could be from the workout the day before. And so I spend a couple minutes and I just allow my body to move, to hang, to stretch. Now, I don't specifically do yoga. I enjoy yoga, but when I'm moving in the mornings, I'm actually just listening to my body, feeling into where there is stiffness, stuck energy in my bodies, and I just allow myself to move however feels most natural. Yes, cool, here's a yoga pose, but I'm not gonna continue through and do yoga. I'm just spending the time to stretch, to move my body. Hi. Yeah, okay, hi. And I view movement extremely important, right? If we wake up and we just get into our days right away and we haven't really woken up the body, our body might stay asleep, I know for me. So sometimes I do a little bit of tapping. I just make sure that my body is awake, that it is alive, that I am well. Making sure to be drinking water throughout this process. Hydrating, continuing to hydrate my body. And then the part that everyone always talks about, meditation. What is meditation? Meditation is this pure state of acceptance and beingness, where you're not trying to go anywhere, you're not trying to be anything, you're just allowing yourself to be fully connected in the present moment, to be anchored. And it allows you to take all of the thoughts of the day, take all of the shoulds, all of the coulds, all of the woulds, all of the angst that you're projecting might happen in the day, and it allows you to come back and remain focused, remain grounded, and remain centered. So this is actually why I like to check my phone and check my computer, is because I like to give myself a taste of what the energy of the day is gonna feel like before I go into my meditation. So some people are like, oh no, it's gonna stress me out once I check my phone or check my computer. Whereas I say, no, like I wanna take on the day. I wanna see what the day is gonna show me, and then I wanna go into my state of meditation. I really want to remind myself that everything is gonna be as it is. That everything that's happening today is happening for me, no matter what it is. If you're an entrepreneur, a business owner, a person, a human being on this planet, it doesn't matter. If you are alive right now and listening to this, every single thing that happens to you is happening for you. Always. It can't not be that way. It's dependent on how you want to see that situation. Doesn't mean that everything is rainbows and butterflies every day, but everything is here giving you an opportunity to learn and to grow from. It doesn't matter what it is. And so I anchor that belief deep inside of my heart, deep inside of my being every single morning through my meditation. And you know, I do enjoy meditation, and it's just silent meditation for me very commonly. So there's no music going on. I just sit here, I connect to my breath, and I meditate. I drop in. I also like to think about, you know, the things that I most prefer in my life. And so I'll think about the business, I'll think about the day, I'll think about the employees or the co-creators, the freelancers, the people inside of the business, and I'll think about what our values are, what our goals are, what the vision is for this company. Now, if you guys know, I manage many different companies, and so I just send light and love and energy and positivity and acceptance and learning, and I hold that vision for all of the people, all of the operations, all of the projects, and I focus on that. And I allow that energy to come down into my being and then focus right back out on these projects. So this is a little explanation of what I do. This can range from 10 minutes all the way to 45 minutes. It depends on what meetings I have and how I'm feeling that day as well. It's very dependent on the energy of the day, as well as the schedule that I have inside of, you know, each and every day. So my routine does change depending on the structure of my day. And just to give you guys a little bit of a further explanation, you know, the best way to meditate is to just consciously become aware of your breath, slowing down, noticing how it feels when you breathe in and when you breathe out. There's so many ways to explain this, but it's really quite simple. Allow yourself to be fully still, fully present with your breath, fully in acceptance of all things that are inside of the mind space, you'll be in a form of meditation. I'll do another video on this later, so stay tuned, but that's all I'm doing right now. Once I'm done the meditation aspect, I actually sometimes might go back and do a little bit more meditation depending on how I feel. But as you guys know, I very, very, very rarely drink any coffee. So what I'm gonna do is put the kettle on, queue up for some not coffee. If you guys are following us as Oasis, you know that this is one of our latest products. Caffeine in coffee isn't innately bad, but it's actually tricking our minds to not feel tired as opposed to really give us a ton of energy. I'm a formulator. I've been formulating for different companies for the last couple of years. So we created a formula that's called Not Coffee. It gives you all of the nutrients, all of the natural energy without this big hit of caffeine. It's easy on the gut, really just fucking good for you. So that's how I like to start my mornings. Pretty much every single morning, that's what I'm doing. The other cool thing that I like to add in that you guys will be seeing very soon is mushroom tinctures. So these are all liquid tinctures that I'll be adding into the coffee as well. This is almond milk. Sometimes I add it, sometimes I don't. This morning, I'm gonna add it, a little extra flavor, and then a full dropper of some extra mushrooms, because why not? Mushrooms cannot hurt you, period. We're back to here. Not coffee in hand. You can see the color of it. It literally looks, maybe not, maybe. It literally looks almost exactly like coffee. It has 15 different mushrooms, adaptogens, and minerals that are very supportive to your body to find its natural balance or its flow. It's fantastic. It's truly fantastic. So go check it out. There's a reason we made it. We're not making products that aren't good for you. We're not making products that don't help you. That goes against everything that we stand for. So check it out. For the next parts of my routine, honestly, I'm not gonna be able to take you through all of this because it involves more movement and it involves me getting naked and taking a cold shower. But what I'll do after my meditation, sometimes I will do a like a breath work style, depending on the day. I will also, the gym is right across the street from my house. So I'll go get either a 20-minute or like a 40-minute workout in. I like to do movement, but there's something about being able to squat or to bench press still that I enjoy doing that type of movement on top of, you know, mountain biking or surfing or going for a walk or going for a run or things like this. So I definitely like to utilize the gym. And then I go and I actually take a cold shower. So I might stick with you guys to a little piece of that, but those are critical pieces in the morning routine as well, to get that movement going and then to do some cold shock therapy and really shock any remaining stress hormones out of the body by putting it into that fight or flight response from going into cold water, but then actually being able to like work through that situation with greater ease is really the best way that I can explain it without going too much into details. So just to recap for you guys, wake up, brush my teeth, make my bed, go drink water, go hydrate, check my computer and my phone, make sure that there's no fires that need to get put out. If there is, I spend a maximum of 10 minutes delegating or answering quick questions. Go make some notes on a journal or for me on a whiteboard, the intentions and the things that I'm gonna be focusing on that day, little mantras, first things that come to mind, the things that I need to work on first. Then I usually go and do some form of movement just to get the body awake, get the body alive, get the body going. Sometimes this could be switched. I'll do that before checking the phone and the email. Again, it depends on the day. So allowing a little bit of flow in that morning routine. Then I will meditate 15 to 45 minutes depending on the day. Then I will make my, my morning ritual. I'll make my not coffee, or if I'm working on a new project or some new alchemy, I'll create something quick in the morning, add some different things. And then I go and I do a workout, some longer form movement, not just stretching and waking up the body. and then I'll be hopping into a cold shower. After that is done, I'm ready to take on whatever's in front of me. I give myself that pep talk through the meditation, through my workout. I focus on what I want when I'm working, when I'm grunting, when I'm sweating. In the cold shower, I'm letting go of the stress. I'm letting go of the things about myself where I don't believe in myself. I'm reminding myself that I can do this, that I am worthy, that I am smart enough, that I am good enough to build an empire that helps people, that serves people, that is an inspiration to the employees, to the freelancers, to anyone in our culture. I am able to do that. I'm able to support others, and I believe in myself. I tell myself and I remind myself that, and different mantras all morning long to really embody it into every aspect of my being, so that when I get to work or to an interview or a roadblock or a fire that I got to figure out, I know that I have all the skills needed. I know that I have the people in my corner to support me. I know that I'm grounded and I've taken care of my physical body, my emotional body, my spiritual body, my mental body. Before I really take on the challenges of the day, all those bases have been covered, and now I'm ready to get into the day and to crush it, to use it, to learn from it, to utilize it, and to be grateful to have yet another day, to be breathing, to be alive, to have the opportunity to share products, services, business, technologies with the world to make this place a happier, healthier, and more harmonized world for all of us, families, our children, our grandparents, our parents, to be living on. If you guys have any more questions or any aspect of this morning routine that you'd like to know about further, I'd love to, do another video on that for you if that's what you'd like. This was just an overview of, the quick snippets of what I do, but please let me know. If you want more, drop it in the comments below and I will make a specific video on those subjects. Peace and love, guys. Have a great day.